Single moms are destroying society. Guys, this is an important topic we have to talk about, but we will do it right after the intro. Okay, guys, let's talk about single mothers and how they are destroying society. Make sure to stick with me till the end of this video because I want you to fully understand why this is actually an issue. Okay, let's get started. First of all, guys, I remember I also grew up with a single mother, and that's why everything what I say here, I can confirm based on my own experience. The problem is, if you grow up in a single mother household, basically it is both an issue for men and women. But let's talk about men first. If you don't have a father figure in your life as a child when you grow up, you will never learn what a man actually is, how a man interacts with others, how a man treats women and interacts with women. So basically, as a man who grows up as a boy in a single mother household, you are always opposed to female energy and never to male energy. And this is a psychological issue because you cannot develop the traits of a real man. And when I retrospect things and remember my own past, I I used to have a lack of emotional control. I was also too quickly emotional independent of any woman when I had a girlfriend and so on. You simply don't acquire the traits that are important to be successful with women, to attract women naturally if you are a man who grew up in a single mother household, because you have this lack of male energy. This sounds a little bit esoteric, but it is pure science basically. Because people always take influence on other people. When you are surrounded by certain people in your friend circle or whatsoever, you can never avoid that the behavior and the traits of other people will affect you. I can give you an example, guys. When you watch a movie, for example, maybe when you pay attention to yourself after watching the movie, you will recognize that you feel a little bit like the main protagonist of the movie. For example, in the past, when I watched a James Bond movie, after the movie, I felt charismatic, I felt confident, especially when it comes to women, I felt confident, even though yes, back then, as an introverted nerd, I was everything but not confident with women. But the entire personality of James Bond, the way he was portrayed in the movie I watched, was basically transferred to my personality. So when people in a movie that you don't know personally can even affect your personality and even make your personality get changed. So you can have a slight imagination of what an impact it must have when you grow up in a single mother household, maybe even with sisters only, but not brothers if you have siblings. And in worst case, if you also have only female teachers later at school, because later it is no wonder that you are lacking the male energy that you need in order to succeed in your future life. And for women, it is even much worse, in my opinion. So when women grow up with a single mother, I hope so much I don't get banned from YouTube when I'm talking about this. That there's a big bunch of issues. First of all, I noticed when a woman grew up without a father, and And the same problem also occurs most times if she had a father but not a good relationship with him. So, women who grew up without a father or who had a bad relationship with their father, but let's mainly talk about women of fatherless homes. They also don't know what a real man is. And the outcome of this oftentimes is that these women spend the majority of their youth in the banana carousel, jumping from one banana to another. And you know, guys, with social media, it is much, much easier for women to have many options, a great abundance of options when it comes to bananas. Yes. So the fridge is always filled with fresh bananas, and basically you can think of it like this, guys. When a woman has grown up without a father, if she was raised by a single mom, basically she tries to find the love and affection of the dad she never had in another man. And because she never learned what a real man actually is, because she had no father figure, no father who represented the way how a man behaves, that's why these women from fatherless homes are jumping from one guy to another guy, are sleeping around, because because they can never be sure which of the guys that they slept with is actually the real representation of a man. And another problem is that single moms oftentimes are also, how can I say, basically promiscuous. Many single moms are promiscuous because it is like this, guys. When a woman is sleeping around and is living out her hypergamy, either on dating apps or she is finding men another way. Anyway, as soon as a child comes into her life, as soon as she becomes pregnant and becomes a single mother, suddenly the old war is gone and her instincts kick in, her survival and her mother instincts, and now she would like to have a man by her side, someone who is a father figure for her child or for her children, if it's the plural, if she got multiple children. But the problem is, nobody wants to settle down with a single mother or even date her. But there are still many guys out there who are basically pricks. They are taking advantage of single moms because they are desperate, because they are looking for a man so badly. And these guys, they lower their standards a little bit. They say, okay, I date a little bit older women, women who are a little bit older. I date women who have children because this will make dating easier for me, because the average man who is not looking like a Chet or Tyrone is struggling on the dating market, as you know. And these guys simply think, okay, as long as I don't marry her, I don't start a relationship with her, if I only would like to have some casual fun, some bedroom action without any obligations later, it's okay. So I go for the single moms, I date them, I have fun with them in the bedroom when the children are, yes, when someone takes care of the children, when she found a babysitter for them. And then, without making another child, because they don't want to pay for it later, then these guys disappear again and just drop these single mothers. And they are having some bedroom action with other single mothers. and as soon as they would like to settle down, they escape. And this is the reason why so many single mothers are having one guy after another, because they only end up with guys who are not serious with them, because a man who is clever enough, an intelligent man, would never date a single mom. But if he does, he would never settle down with her. That's why these women always end up with guys who are not serious with them, and that's why they are dropped after a short while, and they have to find the next guy and the next guy. And this is why so many single moms are increasing their body counts rapidly. And now think about the children, guys. What a negative impact this must have on the children of these women. Just imagine you are a child, you grow up without a father, and your single mom is having another guy, another dude every week or so, or at least every month. Every month you have a new father-in-law, and this father only stays for a few weeks, and then you have the next father. For the child, this must be totally confusing, completely confusing. And and if the child is a girl, if a girl who grows up in a single mother household experiences that her mother is jumping, basically jumping from one guy to another, and can never settle with any one of them because they all disappear, what will this child take away from her mother? What 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 will she take away? What will she take away from her childhood that she learned from her mother? This girl, this child, basically learns from her mother that all men are assholes because her mother will not be honest. Women don't like to admit their own mistakes. This is the lack of accountability of women that we see nowadays. Women rather die than admitting that they made a mistake. So these single mothers will tell their daughters that it was not their fault that their biological father left them, that it was not their fault that all the dudes they went out on dates with dropped them. They will simply they will simply represent themselves as angels, as flawless angels, and these single moms will tell their children, their daughters, that all these men are assholes. So the first thing they will take away from their mothers, these single mother household women will learn from their mothers in their early childhood that all men are supposedly assholes. The second thing they will learn from their single mothers is they will learn that it is absolutely normal to be promiscuous, to be a whore, to sleep around with lots of men, with lots of different guys. It doesn't matter, just you go, girl. And if you cannot find the prince of your dreams, that's it. But yeah, just have fun. Just jump from one dude to another dude. This is another reason why girls from single mother households grow up to become sluts, to be promiscuous later, to stack up high body counts, to destroy their ability of commitment. And yes, what can I say, guys? If you put it in a nutshell, if we summarize what I just have told you, you can basically break it down to the following. Basically, it is like this. Single mother households make men end up in prison and lonely without a girlfriend, and single mother households make women become whores or sluts, as you can also name it. This is the ugly truth, guys. The ugly truth that single mother households are ruining society because men who grew up with single mothers will end up in prison because they have a lack of emotional control later. And they will also be not successful with women. And women who grew up with single moms, they will basically become sluts. And what are your thoughts and opinions about this? You can share it with me in the comments below if you like. But by the way, guys, please don't forget, if you still have not done so, hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel to support my channel, because as soon as I hit the first 1000 subscribers with my channel, I will have a big surprise for you. And on top of this surprise, I will crank out my ebook Secrets of Natural Attraction for free as soon as I have 1000 subscribers. And this ebook, guys, is equipped with powerful knowledge. This ebook, the ebook Secrets of Natural Attraction that I have written, it contains the most powerful, the best dating strategy to take advantage of the modern cooked dating market, even when you don't look like a chat, and accordingly you don't have plenty of options on the dating market. And especially if you are an introvert, this knowledge is pure gold for you. That's why don't miss this out. If you don't want to wait for until I have 1000 subscribers and crank out this book for free, you can already purchase this ebook for only $5, including value-added tax, in my online shop. The link is in the video description. Yes, what do you think, guys? Feel free to share your opinion with me, what you think about single mother households and how they will completely ruin our society in the future, and they are already ruining it now. Besides all of this, I hope you have a great day, guys, and see you next time, my friends!